Newark is a legendary jazz town. And on an early spring day at Rutgers University, Newark, a legendary musician came to play. Stanley Cowell and his trio appeared as part of a music and art series sponsored by the university.
This evening we have one in a series of events that brings together the arts, the performing arts and the visual arts on campus. And so we have a concert that will be occurring in the building, and then the reception is held down in the gallery space. And really it's to provide people with a first-hand experience of the performing arts right here on campus, and when they come into the gallery to have a look at all the different art we have on display.
Stanley Cowell is known as an intellectual jazz pianist. He started playing when he was only 3 years old. When he was 6, his father invited the great Art Tatum home to play, an event Stanley says marked him for life. He went on to study classical music at Oberlin and the University of Michigan, and then moved to New York City to play and compose the music called jazz. Asian Art Suite is a composition by Stanley Cowell that he's also played with orchestras.
The Asian Art Suite, 12 movements, so we're going to do 3 of them for the concert. And they were originally part of a commission from the Philadelphia Museum of Art. So I spent a lot of time in the museum, and they have complete temples there. Ancient Indian temples and Chinese Buddhist temples and Japanese tea houses.
Stanley Cowell is Professor Emeritus of Jazz Piano at Rutgers, New Brunswick. It's where he met his 2 sidemen, both former students.
I'm playing with a wonderful bassist, Tom DiCarlo, and a wonderful drummer, Chris Brown. And they are both Rutgers Master of Music in the jazz program graduates, and they are professional musicians. They are on my last 2 CDs, and I really wanted them to be a part of this because they know the music.
Stanley himself worked with some of the greats: Rahsaan Roland Kirk, Abbey Lincoln, Miles Davis, and in the late 1960s and early 70s, he was part of the Max Roach Quintet. At the Rutgers-Newark concert, the Stanley Cowell Trio played a composition by Max Roach as part of their civil rights medley.
I think a lot of people don't realize that jazz musicians had some connection with, or at least responded to the issues of the civil rights era by creating compositions, especially one of my mentors, Max Roach, the great drummer and my employer, and back in the 70s, 60s, and 70s. I was born and then learned music. In other words, it's a lifelong attempt at being able to express yourself. It makes you happy right away, because you're doing it, but to make others to bring that same feeling to others involves mastery. So I'm trying to master myself, and the piano should be an extension of me, and my compositions also.